Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Higher and Happy Half Hour. Yeah. Oh, hello, Shadow Chan. Welcome. We're gonna talk the news a bit this morning. We're gonna explore some of our top headlines. You know what I mean? We're gonna see how the world's doing today. I slept in a bit. Was up a bit late. Had a really good time watching the Heaven's Gate tapes last night, but we're going to kind of hop right into it. You know, we've got the NRA cancels its annual meeting again. The NRA seems to be falling apart, the National Rifle Association. This is an article from NPR written by Tim Mack. Let's see here. One way the National Rifle Association projects its power is through the image of tens of thousands of members in a convention center in front of politicians who back the powerful gun rights organization. But this weekend, for the second year in a row, the NRA's chosen convention center will stand empty after the group was forced to cancel its annual meeting due to the COVID pandemic. Now, here's the thing. We like to give right-wingers a lot of bullshit for their lack of concern over COVID, but how is a left-wing outlet going to talk shit on the NRA for canceling for COVID? If anything, it's a positive that the NRA... That's that, in my opinion. I mean, I don't see why they leave the NRA alone at this point. Chuck Heston's dead. So it's not like Chuck Heston's gonna be out there causing problems for you. I'm doing pretty good, Shadow Chan. How are you doing today? What time is it where you're at? It's early in the afternoon here. Yeah, look, this is a photo right here of some people dragging a goddamn inflatable raft into the New York subways. The New York subways are flooding. Ooh, it's almost 10 p.m. where you are, Shadow. Good night. Is it good weather today where you're at, Shadow? But yeah, so the subways are flooding. I mean, New York is sea level now, guys. That's insane. If I have any friends near the East Coast, get the fuck out. If I have any friends in Texas, don't blow your load in Texas. If I have any homies in California, don't burn yourselves. Get out. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure where is safe anymore. Let's check out this little tweet here. Holy shit, do you guys see this? Look at this. That's a lot of fucking water. Holy shit. I would be panicking. Absolutely, Arianthe. Yeah, the NRA has been a shit show for a minute. I think the liberal press should leave them alone for canceling this year. They canceled because of COVID this year, and let's be honest, they're not gonna have the money to fucking set up a big convention anyway, the NRA. So, you know, is what it is. With that, holy shit. Arianthe, Shadow, could you guys imagine being in this goddamn subway? I'm just trying to catch the L train. Oh, you hope I become a famous? Thank you, Shadow. Well, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. CDC warns against off-label use of COVID vaccine. Yeah, I would imagine the CDC is going to have to say something. I'm wondering if they're going to say anything in this upcoming week about ivermectin. I haven't heard anything from the CDC about ivermectin yet, and that's fucking crazy. It is horrifying, Arianthe. It's crazy. Okay, so now the speculation is that climate change is fueling Hurricane Ida, and that's believable to me. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's go back to some world news real quick. Oh. Man pleads guilty in Islamic State beheadings of U.S. hostages. This is also from NPR. Alexandria, Virginia, a British national admitted Thursday evening in a federal courtroom near the national's capital that he played a leadership role in an Islamic State scheme to torture, hold for ransom, and eventually behead American hostages. Whoa. Alexander Anand Koti, 37, pleaded guilty to all 8 counts against him at a plea hearing in the U.S. District Court in Alexandria. The charges include hostage taking resulting in death and providing material support to the Islamic State group from 2012 through 2015. So from 2012 to 2015, he was an active, radical, stateside Muslim beheading U.S. citizens. That's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. What? He won gold at the Paralympics. Let's see here, but had to give it up for arriving 3 minutes late. It was only a matter of a few minutes, but the rules are rules, and organizers say Malaysian shot putter Muhammad Ziad Zulkifli became ineligible to compete after he arrived to his event at the Tokyo Paralympics. Zulkifli was allowed to compete in the event under protest on Tuesday as Malaysia's delegations sought a way for him to defend the gold medal he won in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. He turned in the longest throw of the competition. In fact, his throw of 17.94 meters, 58, almost 59 feet it looks like, would have been good enough to win a gold medal and set a new world record. Okay, so he's an accomplished athlete that it seems like this Paralympic committee just keeps fucking over. Bitch arrived 3 minutes late and they say you gotta turn in your gold. You know? Hold up, Arianthe. The COVID idiots have decided that they should start spraying their houses with Roundup to beat COVID. Are they aware of what that's going to do to their everything? I mean, your lungs. Holy shit, there's a reason you don't put pesticides like that everywhere. What? Roundup? Let's see if we can't find that. Let's see. Roundup. COVID prevention. Yeah, I'm going to assume that Google's going to block that from me. Wow. The Google results for it are... Yeah, it's kind of blocked out. I'm going to find an article on that, and we're going to figure out what the fuck chemical they think in Roundup is going to help them. Is there ivermectin in Roundup? I doubt it. Wow. You know, fuck the Paralympic Committee. Fuck Malaysia. Let this guy keep his goddamn gold medal. It's fucking crazy. Dude shot the longest shot in the Paralympics ever, and it set a world record. It's just no. Hell no. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta, pop into the political news real quick. Feds, this is actually an interesting story in my opinion. Feds are reportedly looking into why McDonald's ice cream machines are always busted. Now, I kind of have an answer to this. It's because those machines are a proprietary patent, and you have to have somebody who is licensed and registered to work on the machines come in and work on them. McDonald's has opened a lawsuit against the company that makes the ice cream machines to allow them to start servicing them themselves in-house. They're tired of having to call somebody and then have their ice cream machines down perpetually. Basically, McDonald's seemed to have gotten scammed by the makers of some ice cream machines, some ice cream machine manufacturers. I am lucky I don't have to go to schools, Shadow. I'm an old fart. I paid my dues. Arianthe and I both. We paid our dues. But yeah, so the ice cream machines at McDonald's, they're always fucked. If you've ever been to a McDonald's, particularly after 5 p.m., and you say, "Hey, I want that chocolate milkshake, Daddy, hit me up," and they say, "No, brother, ice cream machine's broken, and I think you know that." Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see, Arianthe says, "Get this shit. I was in a Facebook group where they were talking about using Roundup in their houses, and the article they linked said COVID Roundup. The article wasn't talking about the pesticide, they were talking about a roundup of information, but these assholes didn't read, and there were hundreds of people using Roundup on their fucking beds." Yes, this is the exact same kind of behavior that'll make you microwave your fucking iPhone. Wow. And that's awful. That's not even an active 4chan thing. That's just a COVID Roundup headline. They should really, check out what they use as headlines before they just roll those out, huh? That's a fucking lot. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine. What makes you think a pesticide or Roundup will make your shit work? Ooh, do we have somebody in the voice chat? Oh, well, hello, Lux. Let me unmute you. You're muted. There we go. You're unmuted now. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Zoom in on you. We're doing the half hour. We're talking about news. Did you know McDonald's is suing?
I saw that.
And McDonald's is suing the company that makes their ice cream machines. And the feds are looking into this situation because I think they're fucking, yeah. Oh, Arianthe got booted from a group where she saw people sharing an article that read COVID Roundup, and these motherfuckers are spraying their houses with Roundup, trying to prevent COVID. Roundup, the pesticide.
Roundup.
Yeah, the pesticide. They saw a headline that said COVID Roundup. And
Really?
and now it's a whole thing. But yeah, she got booted from the group because she was like, "Let them do it."
Y'all let them live.
It might be a bit of natural selection at this point.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with that, the McDonald's thing. Now the feds are like, wait, this has been going on for years.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's a problem. Like the feds are Umbra's right here. The feds are looking into McDonald's ice cream machines.
They won the lawsuit.
And why?
Oh, they won the lawsuit. Good. I'm glad they won the lawsuit because it's a bullshit scam they got involved in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, how is Labor Day travel been?
Do you know the whole story behind that?
I've read about it a little bit. What were you saying?
How's Labor Day travel?
Oh, well, I mean, it was kind of weird. I expected there to be more people, but it was also a Thursday, so I didn't really expect that many people to show up. And I sent you that video. It was like 2 minutes long of me just walking through the terminal, and there was tons of people there.
Yeah, it seemed busy as hell.
It was really creepy to me. Like, I know that I'm kind of part of the problem because I needed to travel for personal reasons, but it was just still kind of weird to see that many other people doing that.
Mm.
But you know, like that's kind of been how it's been with Corona, is people are kind of ignoring it anyway. So
Yeah. Shadow says the ice cream. You know, actually, we found out Shadow Chan's in the chat. Shadow Chan Lux. I don't know if you've been in on a Lux stream yet. Shadow Chan.
Hello. Well, yeah. Hi.
But so what's actually going on, Shadow Chan, is McDonald's does want that ice cream machine to work. They want that money. They really do. They really, 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 really do. So much so they're suing this bunk ass scam of a fucking company that sold them these ice cream machines.
because like in the contract they were told that like they were the only ones that were permitted to fix them.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's a proprietary patent on the ice cream machine, so literally other technicians are not allowed to learn the insides of those machines. You know, there's I've worked a bit in the maintenance field, and I've definitely, like, you kind of do hit a wall when you're like an on-site tech, and then you hit one of these proprietary machines. You're like, well, fuck, I have to call the technician. It's still under warranty, and I'm breaking the law if I crack it open and figure out how it works. It's like there's function like an NDA on that goddamn patent, and you have to be licensed, registered, and paid by that company to work on those machines. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise.
That's crazy to me.
Arianthe sent me this article. This is the article people were misreading and thinking that they should spray Roundup in their fucking house. This is research Roundup, COVID-19 antibody responses, and more. I'm assuming these dumbasses just read that headline and were like, research Roundup? Well, I got Roundup out in my shed. I'll spray it all over my fucking house.
Fish tank cleaning tablets.
Yeah, the fish tank people.
Back.
Hey, look though. I've been broke. I've needed amoxicillin. I've taken fish amoxicillin. I have.
Yeah, but that's like fish amoxicillin. That's still a medicine, right?
It's just amoxicillin. There's no like difference between
I'm talking
human or
about
fish
like
amoxicillin.
the tablets that clean the fish tanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
That
People
shit
were
should
injecting bleach and shit, basically.
Not even fish consume that.
Yeah, and it's functionally just what, like sodium bicarbonate and
maybe some like bleach content.
Like a little bit just to change the pH of the.
Yeah. Like to really make sure that it's clean.
Just things to change the alkalinity and pH of the water. Yeah, people's understanding of basic chemistry is they should really start teaching that as like in high school.
They do.
Yeah, but when I was in high school, it was you had to sign up for chemistry. It wasn't required.
I don't know. I guess I don't have room to talk because I was put with my schooling. We know where I came from. I was kind of put into AP chemistry.
Oh yeah, you're Texas educated and gifted.
Courses were all AP.
Yeah.
So I had to do chemistry.
Oh yeah.
But I also did chemistry in high school because I was doing biology in college at the time.
I think chemistry's a good time.
Yeah,
I think everybody. Yeah, I think anybody who especially wants to work with their hands later in life should really have to take chemistry. Chemistry, just like basic sciences to kind of understand not just chemistry, but you need to kind of know how electricity fucking works. Difference between AC and DC, shit like that. Hold on. Did you see the Florida GOP calling women host bodies? Arianthe, if you can find a link to that.
Calling them what?
Host bodies.
Host bodies.
What?
The Floridian GOP called women host bodies.
Yeah.
Like cis women?
Yeah. The ones that create babies, yeah.
Just people that have vaginas.
No, the ones that create babies.
Yeah.
Because there are some women that are trans that cannot have children.
No, I meant, okay, people who can create babies have uteruses, regardless of gender.
Fine.
What?
So yes, the ones with uteruses. That's all I'm saying.
That doesn't sit okay with me.
No, it doesn't. It's not. First of all, you shouldn't say anything like that about people. You shouldn't even say that about cattle, honestly.
Oh, here's where he says it.
Host body has to have a certain amount of rights because at the end of the day, there's a host body, and that host body has to.
I don't know. I'm a
rights
little
because at the
creeped
end of
out
the day,
because
it is that body
apparently
that carries this entire
the
body to term.
Hold on.
The GOP, the Republican candidate for
and is it subordinate to the value
Arizona
of its host body?
is saying that if Ducey doesn't pass that same ban that Texas just did, that he will when he gets elected.
Yeah. No, well,
You
that's
realize
right.
There are a lot of people who will hear you use phrases like host body and say to you, "That's a woman. That's a person. That's not.
Yeah.
That's you're sort of creating a scenario where you're looking at that not so much as a person, but as a
it's like-
host body."
Saying the host bodies have to have a certain amount of
Fetuses are
rights.
parasites.
I like it. Okay, it doesn't matter what. I feel like it doesn't matter what side you're on when it comes to abortion or not. But you really shouldn't be referring to fetuses as parasites.
Well, that's
Nobody
the
should be.
well. They're not suggesting that because they would never say that about fetuses, but they're saying that
They're
people with
implying-
uteruses are host bodies, which also suggests that fetuses would be parasites.
Mm-hmm.
There's implication there.
Again, scientifically, if you think about it, you're just saying that fetuses are parasites.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot me your. Well, Shadow, I probably shouldn't give out my Discord info publicly, but we'll get you in on the. We'll get Shadow in on the Discord group.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll get you in on the Discord group. We got a Merc Radio Discord server. We'll get you invited.
Well, when I get back, I did kind of want to talk to you about that.
About what?
About like different ways to use the Discord server.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to hang out in a place for people to call in.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like.
cool. No, I really like it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this.
Well, that's what I. So when I get back, you could always call in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could do that now too.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did last night. We were watching the Heaven's Gate tapes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, and they get crazy.
As well as cults.
Yeah, fetuses are kind of parasites. As somebody who's, I'm a father. I've seen I watched my baby mama go through it.
Yeah.
Sure, it is a parasitic relationship, but to kind of
Oh, it is. It is
Yeah.
100%. But like to suggest that.
to say the words
lawmaker.
to say the words, yeah, host bodies need more rights because they host a body. Like that's crazy. Like
Don't like. I get that it sounds like he's trying to be on the side that's like, yeah, you kind of need to give them more rights, but
come
at the
on.
same time, it's counterproductive to call people with uteruses host bodies
Yeah, it's fucking.
because that takes away their right to being a fucking human being
Yeah.
at that point. Host bodies.
Okay, so real quick, this is from 4 hours ago.
Breaking news, a
ABC.
terror attack in a New Zealand supermarket. The suspect was already on the terror watch list. This comes as fears are growing here at home as we approach the 20th anniversary of 9/11. James Longman has the latest for us this morning. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Michael. Yeah, this was a terror attack in the middle of the afternoon at a supermarket in a quiet
Lily.
neighborhood of Auckland. In New Zealand.
Sorry,
A
I
man grabbed a
broke
knife from a shelf
our
and just
mother's
started stabbing
dogs out of
people
jail
randomly. He stabbed
for a little
six
bit.
people before he himself
Lily, come on.
was
Y'all
shot
come on.
dead. Sadly, 3 of those people are now in hospital
Sorry.
in critical condition. But what is extraordinary here is that he was already on a terror watch list. He had extremist.
It was an ISIS supporter in New
For
Zealand.
that reason,
The
he was
police
under
shot him
constant
dead.
Police supervision.
An
Actually,
ISIS
police were
supporter
at the
in New
supermarket
Zealand?
at the
Yeah,
time.
shot dead in
Thought
like
he was going
a grocery
shopping.
store.
Now it's understood that he was a
Stabbed 6
South
people.
African national. He'd been
Oh,
in
damn.
New Zealand for 10 years, been put on the terror watch list 5 years ago, and so there are big questions now in New Zealand around just how you can monitor these.
Everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more
No.
videos, show highlights, and
Yeah,
watch
everybody,
live
if you want to
coverage,
watch the
click on-
ABC News channel, do it. Do it to it. Well, hey.
Or just watch your stream.
Or watch my stream where we all, where me and my loved ones catch up on the news. I am still a little jaw dropped that he worded it like
There's
this.
a
Like,
host body.
I know,
and
that
host body
doesn't
has
There's
to
a
have
host
certain amount of rights
body.
because at the end of the day,
You're
it is that
trying,
body
you're
carries
also
this
not
entire
trying.
other
It's a
body
step.
to
It's
term.
even
The
step
question
lower
is,
that
what is
it would
the
have been a
value
much
of
step
that
lower
life,
if
and
you
is
called
it
them
subordinate to
incubators.
the value of its
Oh,
host
God,
body?
yeah.
And so then
That's,
one has to think, to what time does the host body
was in the series Dune when you find out the axolotl tanks are the females of the Ixian species.
That's a lot of things.
Like they used to be humans, and then they evolved their species into being like the humans are functionally tanks to grow new Ixians. It's a fucking crazy. Yeah, Dune's great. Shout out Dune, everybody.
Yeah. We have to actually watch that.
Yeah.
We only made it through half of it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, what, the David Lynch Dune?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we gotta
I don't
finish
think
the
we
David
ever
Lynch
finished it.
Dune. No, we gotta finish the David Lynch Dune then. That's a good time. I thought we did.
I just thought I would pop in and say hello before we go off and do stuff, because I guess we're actually going to the ranch today.
Oh, you're actually going out to the ranch today.
Yeah, and I guess at some point within all that time we're gonna find something to eat. So
Okay. Well, hey, before we go on out for the day, tell me a little bit about the airports. Did you get hassled by TSA?
I did a little bit, which was a little strange.
Oh shit.
If you right, but so even if you show up in a crop top and super tight leggings, they still want to search your pockets.
I bet.
Like,
I bet when you show up looking like that, they want to search you even more, though. You know what I'm saying?
it was so weird because I walked into the thing. I made sure all of my pockets were unzipped. So these particular leggings, I'm actually going to post a picture on my Instagram later because I did some stupid cliche airplane bathroom selfies.
Well, you
Mirror
should.
selfies.
You should. Spoiler alert, everybody. She's got the news asking
that
her.
I was wearing
do that.
yesterday. I have 4 pockets that each have zippers. So I had all of those unzipped. I took everything out of my pockets. All I had was my phone and like that little mini wallet that I carry because I needed my ID to even get into the airport to begin with. So I was like, fuck it. So I go through. First of all, yes, they made me take off my shoes even though I didn't have socks on. So that was
Damn.
weird. And then I went into the little scan thingy and put my hands up and shit, right? And they still pulled me out and they were like, well, it seems like there's something in your lower pockets. Well, first of all, when they said that, the bitch didn't even search my lower pockets. She was all over my thighs. Checking me out, like checking the front of my pants out on my thighs, like feeling out those pockets. Clearly there's nothing in them because they're skin tight. Like
The
you can see
fuck?
it. You could see it. She didn't even search the lower pockets that even like sent off an alarm. She only searched the top half of me.
They're like, we have a quota to reach, and we know you don't have
The
shit,
top
but
half.
it's easy.
Exactly.
You were an
It
easy
kinda
mark.
reminds me when I was like 12 and we were coming back from the Virgin Islands for my stepsister's wedding. I was wearing a long ass dress as a 12-year-old and they still searched me.
Yeah. Ooh, Arianthe
So I was
sent me an
13,
article.
And like the airport at home wasn't as busy, but that was also probably because it was really early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But when I got to Denver, it was packed. Like super packed in Denver. Though I will say my particular flight was not full, which was good.
Yeah.
So, you know, people were able to spread out a little bit once we all got on the plane and everything. So that was nice, and I think everybody else kind of appreciated that. But there was a flight to Houston that seemed like they may have overbooked it. Like there were so many people waiting at that gate.
Shit.
And I'm gonna try to clip down that footage that I sent you.
Yeah.
To try to like, I don't know, get us some shorter clip to be able to post. But I went through half of the C terminal at Denver because one, I had a 2-hour layover, so I was like, I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit, like at a restaurant.
Yeah. Try to keep 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly. So I went, and as I walked, because my gate was at the very end of the terminal, I went all the way halfway, and went through the little those conveyor belt walking things. I love those. Like when you walk on them, you feel like you're in Twilight.
Oh, what? Twilight? I wasn't going there. I was gonna say the Jetsons or something. Like I feel like I'm in the future. The fuck are you talking about,
So
Twilight?
Walking on this thing, think about how they walk in Twilight. When they walk fast, but they're still walking like regular people.
Oh,
That's exactly what it feels like.
I hate that I hate the way they do that effect so much. Is this gonna go in the compilation of Lux brings up Twilight?
I know.
Oh.
I love it so much because like you even bring that up sometimes. Like out of nowhere, you'll just be like, I fucking hate that movie.
I do. I really hate Twilight.
At random times, we could be talking about what to get for dinner.
Like fuck Twilight. really someone just has to bring up the moon or werewolves, and I haven't
Yeah,
seen New Moon yet, but I'm still very upset that that bitch would change the werewolves. I'm not gonna go off on a Twilight rant. Hold on, we got an article from Arianthe. Larry,
But anyway,
my
so,
grand
yeah,
my
I got it in the airport, and there is there's 2 minutes worth of footage where I'm just walking through that whole terminal, and there's certain gates where it's very clear there's a lot of people. Like it's
Yeah.
either open or they're completely full, and these are like 737 planes, so that's a lot of people.
so there's just unimpeded Labor Day traffic going on.
Yes,
Damn.
yeah, and
Damn. You're lagging on me a
that
bit.
gets me a little concerned about my trip back. I think I made it through the creepy parts of it on
Mhm.
Thursday, just because it was Thursday and like people were probably trying to travel today. Like there's probably way more people today.
Yeah.
But I know Monday is probably going to be a little bit hectic. That's why I'm excited that I have super early flights on Monday. I think my first one, I got to be at the airport before 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
So I'm excited about that part of it because at the very least, I should be able to get home.
Mm-hmm.
Like there shouldn't be anything canceled. There shouldn't be anything like
You
crazy
better-
happening, and
you
that's
better-
why I schedule it this way.
You better make it back to the Oasis on time.
I better. I'll have some words for people
Mm-hmm.
at
Damn
that
straight.
point. Like you don't even have to call them. I'll be like, all right,
No.
you got to get me out of here.
Well, hey, before we go out, I got to talk about this last story. We got an
Okay.
article from Arianthe. The next hurricane that's brewing in the Atlantic right now and probably gonna
Yeah.
fuck up the East Coast is called Larry,
Yep.
which is great because that was my grandfather's name. Cracks me up. Hurricane Larry, y'all. Hurricane Larry's
Hurricane
coming.
Larry.
It's coming.
Larry's coming, y'all.
It's gonna be big. Let's see. All of
I
the
don't know.
models.
I don't fuck around with that anymore. Like I don't fuck around with hurricanes anymore because I actually had to sit through Harvey in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not fun.
No, hurricanes don't seem like a good
It's not fun.
plan. No. Let's see. From this article, it says all of the models are in general agreement that Larry will become a major hurricane in a day or so, with continued strengthening through Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you better get the fuck out of Texas and get here before fucking Monday, Tuesday, because
Yeah.
it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
really hoping that it'll stay out long enough for me to just get there because I'm supposed to be back home by noon
Oh damn. Okay.
on
Okay.
Monday. So I'm hoping that I can keep to that because if I
Yeah.
can, there could be a nap and then some streaming happening.
There you go.
So, because I really want to try to get something done on Monday,
hmm
and I'm sure we'll talk about that later too. But yeah, I'm really hopeful, but I'm also a little creeped out at the idea of traveling. And at the same time, I was kind of like that before I left because I knew I was taking a risk, and I knew that it's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm. It might be
but-
tough getting back, but I think you'll be fine. I think it's just gonna be a full plane. Everything's
Yeah.
booked in advance. You're good, you know.
I think I'll have a full plane going to Houston because I connect in Houston.
That heavy
But
plane.
I think the trip back home might not be too bad because I've noticed not a lot of people get on the plane
Yeah.
coming to our place.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Hopefully they're not stacking into the desert and all the school people are already staying where the fuck they
I
need
know
to be.
all the
but-
students better already be there, and the snowbirds better already be there. Like I don't need a full
Exactly.
flight coming home.
Exactly. Well,
But
hey,
fingers crossed.
it is officially the end of the half hour. I'm so glad I kind of have a full house. I'm so glad Arianthe's here. I'm so glad you showed up, Lux. I'm glad Umbra's chiming in. I'm glad we got Shadow Chan in the chat. It's been a really good half hour.
Nice.
Don't forget, Horned Arizona Man is now a felon. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Arianthe brought just when I think I'm out, they pull
All
me
right,
back
well,
in.
I'm gonna pop out. I will talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, Lux. Hey, you have a good day, okay?
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love it. We got the Discord server. You can just pop on in. First link. Which link? Oh, up here? Did I snatch the wrong link earlier? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I love Horned Arizona. I don't love Horned Arizona, man. He's a fucking idiot. He flew coach to a riot, but, you know, he's a felon now? Oh, he pled guilty. Yeah, he fucking should. Hey, I'll tell you the thing about Arizona. I'll tell you the thing about the desert. I'll tell you the thing about the area I'm in right now. This shit'll fry your brain. This shit will fry your brain. Start your day with the AP Morning Wire. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is the same guy who was requesting like vegan options and all the hippie shit. He lost his gun and voting rights. Yeah, in Arizona, you can't open carry anymore. I don't think you can vote if you're a felon. You know, in a lot of states, there's actually not that many states left that revoke your voting privilege as a felon. They just haven't made that they haven't told people that. Like, for example, Papa Merck, my dad, he's able to vote, and he's a career felon. You know, he's a habitual offender, and he can vote. I think he can own a certain level of firearm because he has no violent offenses or firearm. You know, flew coach to a riot, got arrested, and then started demanding like fucking gluten-free options. Like, fuck this guy. Let's pull his photo up. Look at this fucking himbo trash. I'll be honest. I bought DMT from a bunch of people that look like that. Like a bunch of people that look like that. You know, it's kind of got the Norse stuff going on, which always goes one of two ways. You're either one of the coolest people on planet Earth, or you're a straight racist. You know what I mean? It's always a dramatic one of the two. So I got a feeling since he's a hippie and he has Nordic stuff tattooed on him, he wanted Whole Foods gluten-free and vegan options. Yeah, this is some Arizona himbo white privilege trash. I got a feeling he's not like an actual racist or anything. I think he's probably a fan of the show Vikings and the keto diet. Probably listened to too much Joe Rogan Experience, which turned into too much Tim Pool, which turned into him flying coach to a fucking riot. You know what I mean? Never a gray area. Yeah. Yeah, this dude seems like a fucking weirdo too. And yeah, I'm sure a good chunk of this behavior is for the clout. You don't show up in fucking hippie yoga pants, a buffalo headdress, with the American flag painted on your face like that. I don't know. I don't know whether, I mean, did you like Trump as president? That much? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get this guy's entire vibe. His friend next to him, who's being somewhat reasonable and talking to a cop, I got a feeling he's the... I don't know. You know, it's hard to tell with the mugshot. This boy just wanted attention. Yeah, he did want attention. I agree with that. I won't lie. The fucking mugshot makes him look like a straight up skinhead, but most mugshots make bald white people look like skinheads. Probably to make Rich Daddy put him back in the will. Oh yeah, you think he got kicked out of his fucking will because of his behavior, because he was a hippie, because he was sucking it from behind. And then he said, well, I'm gonna fly a coach to an insurrection, get put back in my dad's will. Spoiler alert, your trust fund's empty because of legal fees now, bitch. Welcome to being broke and what it actually means. Because I've heard some people say, like, well, I bet he's fairly privileged because of the amount of tattoos. But let me tell you right now, if you're an Arizona native, tattoos are cheap as fuck in Arizona. Like, tattoos are cheap as shit. You don't have to pay tax on, like, anything here. And then, you know, you can go get sleeved out for, like, $300. Yeah, but homie doesn't make enough money or quit college. You know, he's probably got some startups, but probably sells vitamins or some shit. Probably has his own specific blend of acai and fucking and keratin and biotin. You know what he should do though? You know, on this, like, I see why he wore the buffalo headdress. That motherfucker has whip whoop no hair. No fucking hair. He's bald as hell. He should see if he can get a job with the hair club for men. I bet they'd hire him. I'd hire him. He upset daddy and mother. We all know he calls her mother. Yeah. Babies him and sneaks him cash while he watches Joe Rogan in the basement where he makes kombucha. That's so accurate, Arianthe. He's the fucking hippie trash trust fund kid. Trust fund hippies can be so nauseating to me as someone who was a broke Southern Jewish hippie. I didn't have a trust fund. I was broke. Had nothing. That's proof right now that Zionist conspiracy shit's bullshit. Is not all Jews are rich. Oh, so good. Well, look, we've reached the end of the half hour, gang. Thank you so much for showing up, Arianthe. If you're still here, Shadow, is good to see you, Shadow Chan. I need to go ahead and get. Let's see, how do we do this? Can we DM each other on Twitch, Shadow? I need to send you the Discord info. And get you set up in the business. Set up in our stream. Bump shit. Let's see, let's get you a whisper set up. How about that? We'll do this live so I don't fucking forget about you. There you go. All right. Let's kick this over to the fucking outro music. Beautiful people. Everyone have a beautiful afternoon. I'll probably see you here in a bit. I feel like streaming today. You know. I love you guys. Mwah.